Hi Petunia, I'm Dr. Doofenshimirtz and I'm here to just help you with your journey. You were saying that you want to get on birth control. What are the reasons for?
Yeah, so I just got married, but I'm still in school and I want to do some traveling, and I'm just not ready to have kids yet. And I also have a very irregular period. Like it skips months sometimes, or like it'll be off by a week, and I never know when I'm ovulating, and so my husband and I are wanting to get on birth control to help like prevent having kids just yet.
Awesome. Okay, no, that's great. Those are great reasons. With those said, I kind of want to go through three of the main ones. That most women use, especially in your situation, wanting to travel, just got married, not wanting to have kids quite yet, and then also like regulating that cycle, because that can be very important. So the first one is like pills. So there's like different kinds of birth control pills. The most of it is like if you have a progesterone like only pill, then it's gonna be like it kind of helps like slow the egg's process through the fallopian tubes. It like thickens the mucus. That way, the sperm keeps from reaching the egg. Also, or we have a combination of like birth controls that help prevent like the ovaries from releasing the egg. So the pros of this birth control would be it's easy to stop if you want to get pregnant. You guys decide that you want kids.
Yeah.
It'll be easy. And then lower risk of ovarian and endometrial cancers, and shorter and lighter periods that will be predictable. Like
Okay, yeah, that's nice.
keeping it consistent, of course. And then the cons of this would be like if you skip the pills, you have to stay super consistent, same time every day and every day. So it's kind of inconvenient. Like you never know what's if you have a busy life, it's hard to stay
And I
consistent.
forget things all the time.
No, 100%, yeah. And then higher risk of cervical cancer and breast cancer for the one if you do like a combination of birth controls or birth control pills. And then it doesn't also protect against STDs or anything like that.
Yeah.
And then the second birth control I kind of wanted to go over is the IUD. So the IUD is a T-shaped, like kind of like a medical device that you just put into your uterus, and that way you don't have to take a pill every day. So that's a pro. It's very scientifically straightforward. Obviously, we just like insert it, and then when you want to get pregnant,
You just take it out.
yep, take it out. This one's like one of the very most like birth control like low pregnancy rates with this birth control. It's very excellent in the job. It gets as low as like 0.5 to 1 per 100 users. So very, very good rate in not getting pregnant. And you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to take any pills or nothing. We just insert it. Don't worry about it. Some of these cons are it can get very expensive with the insertion and taking them out after, or taking it out once you want to have kids or anything. And you have a very high risk of pelvic inflammatory disease, and it doesn't protect against STDs. So those are more of the cons. Okay, and then the third type of birth control is condoms. So for condoms, they're very convenient. You just go to the gas station and you could get a pack, and they're fairly cheap. And you can use them with like other birth controls as well. So if you're scared of an STD and you have the IUD, totally okay.
Okay, so I can like double up almost.
Yeah, no, 100%, yeah. And that's the biggest, I think, thing with condoms is that it protects against STDs when most other birth controls don't. Some of the cons though has potential of like ripping and breaking if you're scared to get pregnant. If you're not on any other birth control, then that can be a problem. And they have a shelf life and they can expire. And it's not as enjoyable to the user in most cases, depending on the kinds of
Those are really good options. Thank you. I think I'm gonna go with. I'll look more into the price of IUDs, but I'm thinking of doing the IUDs and the condoms.
Okay. That's a great option, and if you have any problems, just come and see me, and we can figure it out. But
Thank you.
See you.